never thought about an all-star audition. So when they called again, I said, man, another chance at it, because I almost won last time. I said, let's give it a shot. I said, I wouldn't mind taking what I learned, which, I mean, the learning curve for me was huge, because I had never watched Survivor before I went on. I think I saw the closing of Australia. So I said, you know, I learned a lot. I got how the game's played. By day 25 on my show, I got it, and I was working it. So I just said, what the hell, let's go back. Plus, I'll tell you, I came off the first one, and I learned so much about myself that it was refreshing. All of this is seductive and cunning, and it's not like me.
Yes, I don't like this attitude.
But that's what the game does to you. You know, when I was called to come back and I said yes very quickly, I said, man, I'm gonna learn how to lie and cheat. So I talked to a friend of mine who's a corporate psychiatrist.
I haven't lied once, man. I don't know what this stupid game's about.
Zoe's lying to me. They're all lying to me. They're all lying to me. And I'm being played as a pawn. She's helped me out. I understand people much better now. She's helped me determine who's a liar, how to read into people lying, how to read huge dominant personalities, snakes, the like. So I'm going to back, and I'm just going to ratchet up my style of play.
Kathy's the biggest power player of all. She's got all of us wrapped around her fingers.
People thought I was a bit of the hero. You know, I played the game with integrity and honesty, and I was loved by a lot of people. And I mean, New York was cheering me on. I was flattered. I didn't expect it. I still am, like, pretty amazed by it. So it just goes to show you that people are rooting for people that are playing it right. But at the same time, people that play it devilishly are also applauded. I just can't deal with lying. And integrity is critical in this game, I feel, so. Physically, I thought I had trained right, but I didn't. I trained more explosive training this time. I went to rock climbing I worked with a rock climber, so we just did explosive balance training, you know, scramble training. I did more explosive swimming training. Most of all, it was just mental training, which I thought was huge. You know what it is? It's about the desire to win. Subliminally, I had the desire to win last time, but it wasn't right in my gut. And so at the very end, and I had it, you know, I really had it. I lost my desire to win. I was just exhausted. And I figured I was with two weak players, and I had it, so I even was a little overconfident.
I'll give you immunity. I'll drop off if you keep me in with you.
I think past alliances are totally out the window. I think tribal loyalties, I think show loyalties are gone. There'll be a flicker of hope maybe once in a while, but I think all those players are coming back feeling either marked and coy and sort of fearful that I think it's just a totally different game. It's not going to work. I don't think there's going to be alliances. The only thing is maybe some players have been talking, theorizing, you know, like who's going to be on. And maybe there has been a little discussion in advance of the show, and they've made alliances. But I think when you get out here, the game changes everything around. Anybody that was out there, whoever they were, that's on the game now, and they were doing advanced alliance building, I think it's just going to go out the window.
Well, I swear, that woman is such a bitch.
I'm really adaptable to environments, and that's just because I'm outdoors a lot. So that doesn't faze me in the least. If we get rained on for 5 days, I don't care. So I feel good about that for the outdoor factor. And I instinctively am a provider. On the Marchesa show, I was good at finding food. And also, I'm pretty resilient mentally. Like, I can endure a lot. So yeah, I'm good. The only thing is just this diabolical aspect of the killer players is I don't want it to get me angry, because then I won't be able to figure out a way to get around it.
So, this is what I want from you guys. I am going to find you food. I'm good at this for some reason. I think it's because I grew up around the ocean. But there are two things that I just think that we're not doing correctly, and the fire and that shelter is not good. Everybody was sleeping under there. They were asleep. I didn't have a place to sleep.
I told you I'd be glad to move over as far as you wanted to. And you said, no, I don't need any more. This is all I need.
All I want is a roof over my head. And I want to feed you because I want us to win.
Great job, Cap.
I became more sensitive after that experience. I take more risk. I've been doing a couple adventure races myself. I mean, who would have thunk? I mean, truly, who would have thought that I would be running through Canada on an adventure race? Never in a million years. So the show taught me risk. It showed me that I need to show more of my vulnerable side, it's okay. You know, I've got permission to show people who I am. So life in general is better. It's richer, and you know, I'm living a fuller life, and it feels good.